Well, there's loads of people talking about it. Amy says, divorce is incredibly sad when children are involved, but living in a broken home, teaching children the worst things about love is much more devastating. Divorce isn't the worst thing that can happen. No, and I get what she's saying there. Bryony said, I had a miserable childhood with bickering parents, but in those days, if Mum had left, we would have ended up living with our dad, and that was unthinkable. Yeah. So, you know, it affects people differently. I almost feel like sometimes we use our children as an excuse. Yeah. So for me to say, I'm not going to leave this relationship because it will hurt my kids, actually, a lot of the time I think it's because I'm scared to leave the relationship rather than... Kids are really, really resilient, and what I've noticed from breaking up with my partners is actually I don't give them enough credit for how well they can cope in situations.
They're very resilient.
And how they can adapt really easily.
But a lot of women would blame themselves and find fault with themselves if a relationship's not working, and we've got to put aside the whole idea of blame when you split up, because blame is negative, it's a polluting thing, and we still have this ridiculous divorce law in the UK where one side has to take blame, and that has got to be, you know, modernised. That's got to be kicked out of the window, because there can be no blame in divorce. It should be fault-free, people split up, and the children carry on with a new kind of relationship, and there's no blame.
Yeah, no, I agree. Although sometimes there is blame.